The incinerator in Wainwright recently made a public announcement that they were planning to build a newer, slightly larger incinerator to replace the one currently in operation. Some residents in town are against this move, and they staged a protest at the facility this past Saturday. But there's more to this story, as we found out when we made the trip to Wainwright over the weekend. Jacob Zaire reports.
Clean air, clean water for Wainwright!
Wainwright residents picketed the incinerator Saturday and then had a meeting afterwards, expressing concerns about the fact that biomedical waste is being burned.
What is in fact being burned? Our records in fact being manipulated to meet environmental emission standards when in fact the standards are being violated.
Two ex-employees of the facility are the ones making the claims about the records being manipulated, but this is the first time those concerns have been raised.
A lot is hearsay, and that's why we are trying to get the public support on this so that the appropriate independent people have a look and see.
However, the facility does have independent oversight. Relative accuracy tests, or RADAs, are performed on the emission sensors on a random but regular basis.
The RADAs are done by a third party, that stack tester, that's totally independent, that has nothing to do with the facility.
And Alberta Environment confirmed this, adding there are no outstanding or ongoing compliance issues with the worksite, which must meet extremely strict emission standards.
We also require that the facility have an independent third-party analysis done to determine if the monitoring equipment is accurate.
The medical waste received by the company includes discarded pharmaceuticals, and a trailer was recently broken into and some waste was disturbed, presumably by an individual searching for narcotics. The break-in prompted increased security and a revamp of company policy.
I said, okay guys, because of that incident, we're going to bring in a drug policy, and all of a sudden I don't know. I'm shocked. I thought it was a past employee that was disgruntled with me, and now I find out it's two of my present employees that just quit on me.
Those employees had several allegations about misconduct on the job site, including a claim that the facility's secondary burners were non-functional.
There's a lot of things that need to be in working order for this plant to be running right. In our first stage, if the fuel we're supplying the incinerator isn't keeping temperatures up, we're supposed to have auxiliary burners to bring the temperature up.
But CRES has a simple response to these and other allegations.
They work. I mean, we have them coming out, our mechanics come out of thing, but they're working. They're not true.
In an attempt to bring light to the issues, a pair of the picketers actually made off with some of the biomedical waste on Friday.
I was arrested yesterday by the RSMP for stealing garbage, I guess, handcuffed and fingerprinted for the first time, and along with another fellow businessman from Wainwright. But sometimes you have to make a point.
And the fact that they were able to make off with it fairly easily does not change the fact that they committed theft.
It's a public facility. People do have access to the site. We go there to dump our garbage. That does not give you the right to walk into the buildings and take from the facility whatever you choose.
Alberta Environment plans to follow up on the allegations by inspecting the incinerator again. Several other incinerators in the province have been shut down in the past for not meeting emission guidelines, but the Wainwright facility remains open and has been burning medical waste and meeting standards for many years. For some residents, though, any medical waste is unacceptable, and they plan to fight the proposal to upgrade the facility.
That's all the time we have for this week. If you have a comment or a question about tonight's show, feel free to email us at aroundtheregion@newcap.ca. Or as always, you can head over to newcaptv.com for more information. I'm Whitney Stinson, and we'll see you around the region.